Well, hi there, food friends. It's Kevin.
And Marianne behind the camera.
And welcome to Cavalcade of Food. And today, Mayor, it's still cold and blustery here in Croswell, Michigan. And I think the weather is not unlike what it is in a large part of the portion of the country that we're in. And so I thought it would be nice to make an apple peanut butter crisp. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
I mean, you know, it's not unusual to eat apples with peanut butter on it, is it?
Nope.
And I actually, and you know me, I love peanut butter. I probably eat peanut butter every day at some point, often for breakfast on something. But anyways, so we're going to make this crisp, and the peanut butter, however, is going to be delivered into the crisp, Mayor, not by the spoonful, but by the morselful. We're using peanut butter baking chips, okay?
Okay.
So that's going to give us our peanut butter flavor. You're going to make this in a 9x9 or a 8x8 baking dish, or I'm using a 10x7 baking dish. 8x8 is what?
16 or 64.
Right.
Okay.
9x9 is
81.
10x7 is
70.
So it's kind of right in the middle of the two. All right. And for those of you youngins out there who always say, what am I going to need math for? Let me tell you something. If you ever plan on cooking, or especially baking, you better know your math, okay? Math is good, and math is important. We're not doing calculus here, okay, or advanced trigonometry, but know your times tables, okay? Because when we talk about a baking dish, it's inches by inches, which gives you sort of the idea of the volume of the dish. And so you can improvise, if you don't happen to have that, with something of a similar volume. Capiche? Right? Okay. So, anyways, we've got a 10x7 here, but whatever you want to use. And I've got 4 cups of peeled and sliced relatively thin apples. You can use whatever variety you might have. Something a little on the tartar side or in the middle. You don't want a super sweet apple, because sometimes they're really on the soft side too. You don't need but if you like a tartar apple, go ahead and use it, or something sort of in the middle is good too. And Mayor, all right, I've got all my ingredients together. I've got the good old Westinghouse preheated to 375. Let's do this. Okay. So I've got my greased 10x7 here, Mayor. Here's our 4 cups of apples. We're going to just lay those in. Okay. Oh, I love apples, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. And here in Michigan, like so many states, apples are a big deal because we grow a lot of apples here. Okay, so put your apples in here, and we're going to set it aside. Now, I've got the bowl here, and we're going to put in our ingredients, which are 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Now, when we measure brown sugar, Mayor, what do?
Pack it down in the cup.
That's right. So I didn't have a 3/4 cup measuring cup, so you can see I've got 3 1/4 measures. 3 1/4 is
3/4.
Again, math, folks. Okay? Yes, you are correct. Okay, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. I have a 1/2 cup of flour, just regular all-purpose flour. Okay? I'm using a 1/2 cup here of quick oats. If you want to use the old-fashioned, you can. They'll be a little chewier, all right? You know, quick oats are just sort of par cooked, sort of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they cook faster. Okay. So now I've got a teaspoon here of ground cinnamon. We're going to put that in. If you wanted, if you like nutmeg or other kind of apple-y pie spices, go ahead. But for this, I just like the cinnamon. You know, cinnamon and peanut butter is a good combination too. And I've got just a quarter of a teaspoon of salt. And what we're going to do, honey, is we're going to just mix all this stuff together. Okay? Now this couldn't be much easier. Actually, maybe I'll just use my hands, which are clean, by the way. You don't always see it, but tell our viewers what I do every time before I get started in the kitchen, Mare.
He washes his hands.
Yes, I do.
And throughout the video, well, not on the video, but he washes his hands in between.
You'd almost think I had a problem, but I do wash my hands a lot. Okay, so there's our mixture, all right? And then we've got 1/3 of a cup here of butter that has been out, and it's nice and soft. And to that, Mare, we're going to just cut this butter into the mixture. Can you see what's going on here?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I could have cut that up a little bit, but anyways, we're going to cut this butter in. You know, this is just like you're doing a pie dough or a pastry dough. We just want to get that butter kind of chopped up, and we want some nice coarse granules here. This is going to take a minute. Mare, let's come back. Now, how does that look, honey?
That's good.
Yeah, you see all those crumbles?
Yep.
The sugar and flour and oats all kind of stick to the butter. And then the butter will melt in the oven, of course, and give us the texture that we want. Okay, now that we've got the butter cut in, I'm going to just get our 1 cup of peanut butter chips, and let's just kind of stir those around. How's that? All right. Now, let's bring our apples back into the action. See that, Mare?
Yeah.
Then we are just going to sprinkle this on the top. There it is. All right. We're going to put it in the oven. Again, if I didn't mention it, it's 375 degrees. (30 to 35 minutes). We want the top nice and golden brown, and we'll check to make sure that the apples are nice and tender. Okay. Well, it's been in almost 35 minutes. Can you smell it, Mare?
Yeah.
Smells good. Now, I took a paring knife and I put it down inside just to make sure that the apples are tender, and they were. So we're going to take it out. And we're going to take it out. There it is. It's bubbling. Smells so good. We're going to take it out, and then it's got to cool off. It is boiling hot. Of course, you know, the apples have water in them, and so that moisture is released as they cook. And So we really want this to cool off, although we do want to have it warm. And you know what is great with this, Mare?
Ice cream.
Yes, you got it, Toots. Vanilla ice cream. That's how we're going to serve it. So, okay, we'll let it cool off, and then we'll come back and give it a taste test. Well, honey, it's cooled off. It's just warm, and again, it smells so good. I've got a nice bowl here. I'm going to come in. Oh, yeah. So, here's the apples. Let's show our friends. Then, I think we both agreed that it wouldn't be bad with a little vanilla ice cream, right?
Right.
So, but first I'm just going to try it on its own. Oh, I can smell the peanut butter. Wow. Oh, is that good? You know, it's just, you know how when you have a chocolate chip cookie and those chips are just so soft and they just, you know, as soon as you bite into it, it just melts.
Yeah.
Peanut butter, apple, cinnamon. Delicious. Absolutely scrumptious. And again, now the ice cream is melting. And of course, that delicious buttery crumble. All right. Stop me. Well, Marianne will get hers after. But this couldn't have been easier, right, Mare?
Right.
And it really delivers on flavor. It's good. The peanut butter, apple, cinnamon, nice combination. So, the recipe for this apple peanut butter crisp is below the video in the description. I do have a website. You know what it is, Toots?
cavalcadafood.com.
Right on. And so we'll invite our friends to go there, where you can connect to all of the videos. You can connect to my Saturday morning radio show, my other YouTube channel, Always Analog, and check out the Cavalcade collection here in beautiful Croswell, Michigan. I want to thank my kid sister for working the camera today.
You're welcome.
Thanks, honey. And we want to thank our food friends. We hope everybody is hanging in there and getting through winter. Fingers crossed, just a few more weeks and we'll be through it, at least here in Michigan anyways. Stay warm and well, everybody, and we'll see you back here again real soon on Cavalcade of Food. Bye for now.
Bye.